Hi, this is Tad from Island, and today I'm joined by Davey Park, one of our SCs based in Chicago. Hey, Davey.
Hey, Ted.
You were just telling me about an interesting customer who managed to replace a lot of their virtual desktop infrastructure, or VDI, and replace that with the Island Enterprise browser. And one of the use cases was around their IT staff accessing backend systems. Can you tell me more about how we solved that specific challenge?
Yeah, first thing is that one of the most expensive ways to browse the internet is through the VDI, through a VDI solution, right? So we were able to replace all their VDIs because of that same purpose. But the IT team, on top of that, because we can tunnel the SSH traffic through Island Private Access, they're able to access their internal servers, such as their Linux servers that hosts all these web applications. Uh, they're able to do this all through the Island browser, and on top of that, they get full auditing capabilities, meaning that they get full visibility of what's going on in that SSH session and see exactly all the commands that's going on. That's very useful for troubleshooting purposes and for any configuration auditing purposes from a security standpoint. Did someone make a dramatic change from the server side and cause some type of outage? You can then see a history of exactly what the administrators essentially typed in that SSH session.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. There's a couple of pieces at play there. One being Island Private Access, like you mentioned. So that means that they can make a secure connection to backend systems that are not internet facing. And the second one that I don't know if everyone knows about this yet, but we actually have a SSH client built into the enterprise browser. So it's not just for web content, but you can also launch an SSH session. And what you described there is if you're using the SSH client inside the enterprise browser, we get all those same last mile controls and visibility controls that you would get from web activity. And now we can apply that to your SSH session as well. So that sounds like a big improvement over having to launch a virtual desktop every time they wanted to do that. Do you know what's the end user experience or reaction been to that change?
End user experience has been extremely positive because I'm already using the browser. All I have to do is click a button, and if I have access to that SSH server, then it will allow me seamless access just within the browser itself. I don't have to open PuTTY, and I don't have to be worried about things that could be susceptible to some type of compromised activity. Like if I have a keylogger installed, that's really bad for a session in PuTTY. As opposed to Island, we have those protections built into the browser. So even if there is a keylogger installed on the device, I still won't be able to see the information, or at least the hacker won't be able to see the information that I'm exactly typing, because we'll obfuscate all that data as far as whoever's using the Island browser.
That's a really great point. It's these protections can really layer on each other to provide that more complete security solution than you would get from discrete individual tools used by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Well, thanks, Davey. Thanks for coming on, and we'll have you back here again soon.
All right, thanks, Ted.